10 richest countries in the world. You've probably all heard the proverb that money cannot buy happiness. But we're here to inform you that this is untrue. Friends, have you ever considered that having a nice income might make you happy? Wealth is indeed important, but it's not everything. To make any country appear rich when discussing the world's richest country, various factors must be taken into consideration. Friends, a large economy does not automatically make a nation the richest in the world. Regardless of what factors contribute to a nation's wealth, we will discuss them in this video today. But before we move on with the video, support the channel by liking this video and subscribing to this channel for future updates. Number 10. San Marino, GDP per capita is $72,070. The small nation of San Marino, nestled on the Italian peninsula, has a remarkably strong banking sector. Numerous foreign banks have opened offices in the nation, which has attracted a wide range of foreign companies. San Marino has become one of the richest nations in the world thanks to this policy, which is combined with a significant focus on tourism. Millions of tourists flock to the nation every year to explore its stunning beauty and historical sites, like the 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐞 Tower. Thanks to its strong tourism sector, San Marino people benefit from first-rate healthcare, first-rate infrastructure, and easy access to an abundance of high-end consumer products because the country has such riches for such a small population. Number 9. Brunei Darussalam, GDP per capita is $74,200. The Southeast Asian nation of Brunei Darussalam is tucked between the South China Sea and the island of Borneo. Due to its wealth in natural resources, mainly oil and gas, and its well-developed economy, Brunei is one of the richest nations in the world despite its small size. With high incomes, free public health care and government housing and food subsidies, Brunei has a very high standard of living. Number 8. United States, GDP per capita is $75,180. The United States became the most powerful superpower in the shattered wake of World War II. The nation has continued to grow stronger ever since. It currently has one of the highest GDPs worldwide. However, the US is further down the list in terms of GDP per capita. This is because it is a considerably larger country than, say, Luxembourg or Qatar. The United States has an abundance of natural resources, such as coal, oil, gas, lumber, and productive agriculture, which contribute significantly to its wealth. It also has several prestigious colleges and cutting-edge businesses, as well as the most advanced military in the world. As a result, many people around the world desire to immigrate to the United States to begin a new life, but doing so is difficult. Number 7. United Arab Emirates, GDP per capita is $77,270. From its stunning desert landscapes to its ultra-modern skyline, the United Arab Emirates is a country that always manages to impress. But what is the UAE famous for? First off, with a GDP per capita of $77,270 US, this tiny nation in the desert is among the richest in the world. The UAE has a varied economy that includes tourism, finance, and construction, in addition to having abundant oil reserves. The United Arab Emirates additionally provides both businesses and individuals with several tax advantages. For instance, there are no corporate taxes or personal income taxes. A value-added tax, VAT, of only 5% is also present. As a result, firms seeking to lower their tax obligations find the UAE to be a desirable location. And finally, the desire for new infrastructure and development projects is driving a boom in the nation's building industry. Number 6. Norway, GDP per capita is $78,130. Norway easily ranks among the world's richest nations thanks to its abundant natural resources. This Nordic powerhouse is well known for its magnificent fjords, the Northern Lights, and its sovereign wealth fund, which is one of the largest in the world at $1.2 trillion. Norway has made significant investments in healthcare and education as a result of all these benefits, with excellent results for its inhabitants. Furthermore, Norway's robust business climate and stable administration have drawn a large number of foreign investors, boosting the country's economic prosperity. Number 5. Switzerland, GDP per capita is $84,470. GDP per person in dollars, $84,470. Swiss chocolate, world-class skiing, and charming mountain villages are well known in their country. On the list of nations with the highest GDP per capita, it ranks 5th, making it one of the richest nations in the world. So why is this little alpine country so wealthy? Well, to begin with, the Swiss economy is very diversified, with flourishing industries in banking, manufacturing, healthcare, and finance. In addition, Switzerland has a long history of political stability and neutrality, which attracts both corporations and people looking to stay out of conflict. Furthermore, Switzerland's low corporation tax rate and effective infrastructure make doing business there simple. Number 4. Qatar, GDP per capita is $113,670. Qatar, which will host the 2022 World Cup, is the 4th richest nation in the world, behind Luxembourg, Singapore, and Ireland. The main sources of Qatar's wealth are its huge oil and gas reserves. The 3rd largest natural gas reserves in the world are in this nation. It is also a significant oil producer. Both gas and oil are exported by Qatar to other nations, which is a substantial source of cash. Also, the Qatari government has made significant investments in healthcare and education, resulting in a highly skilled labor population. The considerable perks and subsidies that Qatar's government offers to its inhabitants help to maintain the country's high level of living. In addition, Qatar has a smaller population than most other nations, which means that its wealth is dispersed among fewer people. Number 3. Ireland, GDP per capita is $131,030. The Irish government has made significant educational investments recently, resulting in a workforce that is highly trained, university educated, and dedicated to innovation. In Ireland, people between the ages of 15 and 64 make up more than 2/3 of the population. Around a quarter have university degrees. Businesses across a variety of industries benefit greatly from the ensuing pool of highly qualified individuals. Also, Ireland has had great success luring foreign investment. With low corporate tax rates and pro-business legislation, it draws international firms like Microsoft, Apple, and Facebook. Ireland gains by having close trading links with other nations, notably those in the EU and the US, in the industries of agriculture, food and drink, medicines, chemicals, machinery, and software. It is among the top exporters in the world. Number 2. Singapore. GDP per capita is $131,430. According to the 𝐼𝐴, Singapore is the 2nd richest country in the world in terms of GDP per capita. This is due to Singapore's highly developed free market economy, low levels of corruption, and a business-friendly environment. Singapore has made a concerted effort since attaining independence in 1965 to entice international investment and foster growth by implementing clever policies like tax incentives. The tiny city-state also has a strong financial services sector and a booming manufacturing sector that manufactures pharmaceuticals and technological components. Singapore benefits from its advantageous location as a major trading and transportation hub in Southeast Asia. With billions of dollars worth of trade handled annually, the port is one of the busiest in the world. Singapore's workforce's high level of education is another influence. More than 75% of Singaporeans between the ages of 25 and 64 have finished upper secondary education. Around 50% hold degrees from universities. Number 1. Luxembourg. GDP per capita is $141,590. According to GDP per capita, the little nation of Luxembourg is the richest in the entire globe. Luxembourg, located in the center of Europe, provides quick access to all regional markets. Despite being landlocked, it serves as a center for several transcontinental transportation networks, including highways, rail lines, and maritime shipping routes. In Luxembourg, sound economic policies encourage the growth of the private sector and international investment. Tax breaks are available for foreign businesses, and the immigration process for their employees is simplified. The labor force of Luxembourg is highly educated and talented. The majority of people have bachelor's degrees or higher. Because of this, a large number of companies have opened offices in Luxembourg, fostering the country's economic expansion and raising its GDP per capita. That's it from this video. Let us know what you think about this video in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video, please like the video and also subscribe to our channel. Thank you.